Looky where we at now, huh? Nitro cousin Anthony's house, all right? Man, every time I come over here and I see this guy over here, this pretty thing over here, there, it just, I gotta do the video, right? 2 years ago, has it been 2 years?
Yeah, it's almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years, I think it's 2 years. We did a build on this, all right? We did a build on his Ofna, what is it, a Violator? It's not even a Hyper 7, it's an Ofna Violator 9.5, correct?
Yep.
So, anyway, it's a badass buggy. It's like, it's bigger than most buggies, all right? It's very cool. I wish Ofna or Habeo would come out with something like that. It's like in between a truggy and buggy, kinda. But let me take you in a closer look. Over here chilling, we had just had a big dinner. We got family here from Europe, all right? And take a look. So look where Nitro cousin Anthony keeps this baby here stored. Let's do a close-up, right? There's also a lot of people that remember this here. You guys remember this, right? You know, there's a lot of new people that don't, but I'm gonna bring you up close. We're gonna go under the hood. There's a shout out to Pit Dog Hydra as well. He did the body. All right, so look at this thing, man. This thing is sweet. All right, too nice. I told him, man, I would not drive it, just hang it. Right, but you do have a lot of parts, right, for it?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of spare parts.
Axles, right? Dog bones, A-arms, you got everything,
A-arms,
right?
Tires.
All right, so we can do a nice bash with it. So there's a lot of things here that's discontinued, man. You got the orange head Paloma .21 engine is no longer around. Discontinued, REX. And everybody knows, well, I had mentioned this before many times. I hope you guys still remember, but after you run 1 gallon with this engine, you can remove the copper head shim, gasket shim, right? Nitro engines, we call them shims. You can remove the copper one and install the bigger orange Venturi on your carburetor to get better performance, all right? Another thing that's discontinued over here besides the whole car is this beautiful Dyna086 pipe. Now, this header should come out and move away. What should be here is a 41001. All right, but for the love of this, back in the day, affordable, good freaking pipe, we kept it all together, okay? When I ran 086s, I don't run these freaking headers, all right? We run 41001s on buggies, all right? But anyways, we just kept it like that. It's the Platinum Edition. It's very nice, and it's super clean, super neat. So it would hurt me to see a scratch on it, since we can't get them anymore, you understand? Back in the day, I used to give these things away. There was so many platinum, not platinums, but chrome ones and polished aluminum 086s. Everybody had them. I had freaking many of them. I would give them away sometimes, you know? And I cannot believe it. Now, I wouldn't give right today, I would not give them away, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's just a close-up. I'm going to show you guys the video. We did a bunch of shit here. We got all the diffs all rebuilt. We had to wait so long, right, for gaskets and O-rings?
It's like 4 weeks from China.
We took all the grease out. These diffs came with grease. We took that shit out. We cleaned it. We put diff oils in them. But we couldn't just put diff oils in them. We had to change the seals on them. And O-rings. We had to get rebuild kits on them so the oil wouldn't leak out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the buggy is almost bulletproof, man. It is heavy duty, man. Even after all these years, these diffs, the cases are hard. The plastic is good shit. All right, even though we sprayed the hell out of it with spray silicone, but I'm just saying, it's some old plastics. All right, look at that. We did the aluminum chassis braces, front and rear. It's got thick shock towers. You know, it's all back in the day stuff. Oh yeah, we did the shocks as well. I believe we did 40 pounds. And that's it. We got a nice little easy access to get to your fuel tank there. A lot of goodies. Obviously, you got to have your motor savers. All right. This is off the TLR 4.0. All right, and that's it. So, I'm hoping we're gonna get this guy fired up. I already broke in this engine. This engine's ready to go. And I just wanna run it, see what she can do, you know. But so let's see what happens. Maybe we will get to see this thing. There was also spare bodies for this. He had a bash body. He has an original Ofna Violator 9.5 body for this. It's like a monster buggy. It's like it's like a big body. What was this body? This was Hyper 7, was it, or something?
That was from a Hyper 7 that we modified.
Oh yeah, this was modified to cut out. I don't think it was Hyper 7. Yeah, it could have been Hyper 7. Remember, we had to cut this out.
Yep.
It was either Hyper 7 or there was another name, another buggy. Oh man, I forget.
I have the other body upstairs.
I mean, look at this thing, man. This thing has a belly on her. A wide belly. Wide belly. Nice fat belly here. Alright? Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at that belly. Oh, here we go. Look at that. You're going to have to adjust your... There we go. Look at this, guys. Huh? Look at this. When Ofna was Ofna. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Speed 9.5. Look at that. Look how much wider it is. Yeah. Look at that. This is the correct body for this. See, it goes right over the... Alright. Yeah, that's mean. Nice. Look like a fat bulldog. Look how wide that is, man. Yeah, man, so gotta respect the Ofnas, man. This is what made what buggies and truggies are today. Alright? This was the shit of racing back in the day. There was nothing else out there. And you know what? Even today, man, they could still kick ass. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, even Hyper 7s, man, that will spank that ass. You can make them to spank that ass. You can put them up today, even today, up against any high-end buggy. It all depends who drives it at the end of the day. You give one of these bitches to Adam Drake, he will spank that ass all over all them Technos, all them Mugans. You know what I'm saying? Give Adam Drake a freaking Hyper 7. See what he does with it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, so stay tuned. You're gonna watch us 2 years ago do some wrenching on this. This thing going under the knife. Alright, so. Alright, so here we are. Here we are. Wrenching with Nitro cousin Anthony in this house over here. Alright, we got work to do. And now we back to work. We had a little union break and we watched a little Zat. You know, a little sipping with the Jelskis. And over here wrenching. That's how we do it. Shit. Alright. So Anthony's over here using some hand tools, kid. Some hand tools. And he's still waiting for a charger. He's gonna be getting a charger. Or I may get updated charger. And he may get this charger from me. We'll see. Anthony's got a battery here that I still have to solder a freaking ding clip to it. He's got a hump pack here, 6 volt, that I'm just charging up right now on this. Anthony has to take his engine mounts so I can apply it to his brand new Paloma motor. I got his carburetor out. This is a beautiful carburetor. I love running these on LRP motors, especially modded ones. The only ones. Anyway, I just took the blue Venturi out. This is what I broke in this motor with on my hoodie break-in stand. He still has to break in this motor, but it will be on his car. Okay, I ran I forgot how many quarts I ran through this. I might have a video of it. You remember how many quarts I ran through this? I don't know if it was 2.5. I ran maybe 3 quarts. I don't remember. I gotta look back. Okay, so we're gonna be running the 7mm Venturi, the orange one, on his carb for now. All right, lube up your O-rings here. Reapply it. We're gonna take his Ofna engine mounts here that are heatsink, which is pretty cool, and apply it to his motor. I gotta bust out my piston stop tool. I gotta mount his flywheel. Look, he's got some. You guys running turbo headed Novarossi motors? Make sure you run your turbo plugs from Novarossi. Do not run any other turbo plug. There it is. There's the part number. Use them only, alright? Alright. Don't be messing around with other freaking turbo plugs. Alright, they're all tapered differently. Alright, don't be ruining your heads for no reason. All you gotta do is get the right turbo plug. See that taper? Novarossi has their own style of taper. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Where's the flywheel and everything? Oh, there it is. Let's bust out his flywheel. His clutch bell. He's got a collet, shims. Let's bust all these out. All right. I was just over here explaining to Anthony. Right. I just put some 3-in-1. I was telling him that he's gonna have to get some freaking 3-in-1 or some good quality after-run oil, or any after-run oil, or Marvel Mixture oil, or Lucas Air Tool oil, or there's so many things. Just do something. All right. Since the carburetor is out, for a lot of you guys are. You see that crankshaft there? I've said it many times. After-run oil your shit. That will rust in no time. Nitro fuel will produce moisture, and moisture will rust your shit. Okay? I got the turbo plug out. I was just showing Anthony his piston here. It's at bottom dead center. To throw some in here as well. You know, a couple of drops here or there. I already did that. I already did this before. I even spun the motor. I can't spin the motor now as is. But look at that. That's it. This is good shit. Alright? You throw it in there. Do not keep rust away from your internals of your motor. Especially these little suckers here, right? These little high revving, screaming hearts over here, okay? Alright. I was just telling Anthony, this is the turbo plug I used to break in his motor in my hoodie break-in stand. I'm going to have him run about a quart or 2 on the car, and then we're going to take this out, throw it out, and use a brand new turbo. Alright, we ran into a little issue over here. Had to bust out the map gas. Do not strip your screws. Do not. Before you try to even attempt to strip a screw, heat that sucker up. Alright? Alright, so we broke her loose without stripping an old, already almost on its way out shitty screw. See that? Heat it up. It's simple, guys. Don't be over there forcing it. You force it, you're gonna break shit. You're gonna waste your time. It's gonna be headaches. See that? Any questions? Okay? Let me show you again because this son of a bitch right here is stuck as well, alright? Just feel it. Just try to. Wow, everything is hot here. Damn. All right, so let's see if it goes. Any questions? See that? Zah. All right. Simple. All right. Next job. Close it. All right, we got this. Sealed motor, guys. Okay, let's get that. What'd you say? Alright, so here's what Anthony's got. Nitro Cuz. He's gonna be going with a 13 tooth, which I recommend a 15, but a 13 is going to be a ripper for him, and it's going to be good enough. A 13 is going to be a ripper, but less top end. He's going to be going with a 3-shoe clutch system. I love a 4-shoe, right? My favorite, or like the TLR setups, all right, because you get an oversized bearing, clutch bearing. Less longer than the 2 average size bearings that pretty much everyone has. All right, and he's also going to be going with composite shoes. Okay, I'm more of an aluminum shoe guy. These will last longer, but I like my shit to grab hard. You have a tendency for these to slip more and break every now and then. The aluminum ones usually don't last as long, but it will grip better. I don't care, I just change clutches when needed, you know. So for me, it doesn't matter to me. The aluminum shoes, you'll find mushrooming. All right, you won't see mushrooming with these. And that's it. We got some shims. He's got, since this is a stock motor, we're gonna go with some heavier clutch springs, right? All right, so you're gonna have like a higher stall, the motor is gonna have to spin harder. It's gonna be at a higher RPM when this sucker engages, okay? On a modded motor, you cannot have that. It's gotta engage as soon as it could on modded motors. Otherwise, you will go through clutches like crazy. All right? Okay, so it seems that the Novarossi collet will work, which is this one. All right, but we're gonna keep this as a spare, and we're gonna use the brass collet that came with this flywheel. Either or would work. All right, so he's in luck. The 3-shoe clutch is more of a pain in the ass to install than a 4-shoe. The 4-shoe is so easy. You don't even need a clutch spring tool or anything to install it, you know. But let's check it out. Well, we're gonna press these. Usually on Nitro motors, I like to put a piston stop tool here, but you can't put a piston stop tool on a turbo head. Right, it's different threads, different turbo plugs are slightly larger. All right, so there's other things we can do. All right, we can put a strap, a tie here. You know, and that's no big deal. You can put a piece of plastic material in there so you don't ruin the piston or anything. That's it. This here, you could put these down. Just put one here and one on the other side. All right, stop doing your bang. These, always keep these in stock, guys. Keep a bunch of clutch bearings in your toolbox, at home, or wherever, bag, whatever you guys got. All right, keep spares of these, especially these little ones. The TLR ones will last longer because you got that oversized one, but usually people go through like a good amount of these little ones. They're cheap as fuck, so just get them. Get a bunch of them. It's so easy to change. Alright, so what I like to do is get Loctite, blue Loctite. Shake it up real good. Alright, so get yourself some of these. Alright. And you want to put this inside over here. Okay. And you want to block your piston from moving up, so that when you tighten up your motor, your crankshaft won't. When you tighten this up, your piston is going to want to move. So this will stop your piston from going up, and you'll get that nice little torque in there, so she doesn't fly off. And we're going to put some Loctite as well. We'll put some Loctite here. Alright, just like this. Alright, that's a brand new thing. Give me a piece of paper. Alright. Alright, so you get some Loctite on there nicely. Lift it up. Alright, you got it in here. You shove this inside the cylinder. Get yourself a good set of tools. The TLR tool is great. It comes with your low C kits. See that?